Level 1. The lookout. You're 16. The plastic chair outside the convenience store is cracked from the heat. You sit there anyway, phone in your pocket, soda sweating in your hand. The street in front of you is quiet. Your job is simple. Watch the road. If military trucks appear, you text one word. Birds. If black SUVs with dark windows slow down, you text another. Snakes. That means rival cartel. You don't ask questions. You already know the answer. You're the lowest rank in the entire organization. A lookout. A halcon. Eyes for the plaza boss. You work 12 hours a day. From morning heat to midnight humidity. Cars pass. Motorcycles buzz by. Tourists wander into the shop for water. You memorize everything. The police patrol drives by every afternoon. They slow down. The officer taps the roof of his car twice. A signal. He's on payroll. Shao, he's not the problem. The real threat is the Marines. They don't wave. They don't negotiate. They raid. One afternoon you see them. 3 armored trucks turning onto the street. Your stomach tightens. Your fingers freeze. For a second, you forget the code. Then, you text. Birds. 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 Within seconds, 2 pickup trucks disappear down a side alley. A garage door closes. A warehouse empties. By the time the Marines arrive, the place is clean. No drugs, no people, nothing. The trucks roll past. Your heart doesn't slow down for 10 minutes. That night, a man walks up behind you. Black boots, tattooed hands. He doesn't introduce himself. He hands you an envelope. Inside is $400. 4 weeks of pay. He looks down at you. You didn't panic. Then he walks away. You stare at the envelope, realizing something important. Someone is always watching the lookout. Level 2. The driver. You're 19. You're no longer sitting on sidewalks. Now, you're behind the wheel. The job starts at a warehouse outside Mazatlan. Metal doors, dust on the floor. Inside sits a white refrigerated truck. The trailer is filled with crates of tomatoes. The supervisor climbs inside and kicks a crate aside. The floor lifts, hidden compartments. Inside them, vacuum-sealed bricks. Crystal meth. 300 kilograms. Street value. Over $8 million. Your route is written on a folded paper. Mazatlan to Tijuana. 7 hours. 2 checkpoints. 1 mountain road. If police search the truck, you disappear into prison. If a rival cartel stops you, you disappear into the desert. You climb into the driver's seat. The engine roars to life. The highway stretches north. Your hands stay tight on the wheel, and every car in the mirror makes your pulse jump. 3 hours into the drive, flashing lights appear behind you. Police, you pull over. An officer walks slowly around the truck. He taps the trailer with his flashlight. He studies your face. Your throat dries. Then, he leans toward the window. You're late. He hands back your license. The patrol car pulls away. You realize the checkpoint was already paid for. When you reach Tijuana, a warehouse door slides open. Men unload the tomatoes. They pull the drugs from the hidden floor. One of them hands you an envelope. $3,000 for 1 drive. You hold the money in silence. Your life just changed. Level 3, the collector. You're 22. They give you a pistol, black Glock, heavy in your hand. They also give you a notebook, addresses, businesses across the city. You're a collector now. Every business inside cartel territory pays a monthly tax. They call it protection. A taco stand pays $500. A pharmacy pays $2,000. A nightclub pays $10,000. You walk into each business. You collect the envelope. Most owners don't argue. They know the rules. Refusing is dangerous. But one afternoon, a restaurant owner shakes his head. He says business is slow. He says maybe next month. You nod politely. You even thank him. Then you come back that night. 2 men walk with you. The restaurant is empty. One of your partners swings a metal pipe through the front window. Glass explodes across the floor. Another man flips tables. Now the owner runs from the kitchen shouting, You hit him with the pistol. He collapses. You kneel beside him. Next month, you pay double. The message spreads fast. The following week, every business pays early. Your income jumps to nearly $2,000 a week. You buy a used BMW. You buy your mother a new house. She hugs you. She doesn't ask questions. But the way people look at you changes. Neighbors avoid eye contact. Store owners whisper when you leave. Fear spreads faster than money. And fear is valuable. Level 4, the cell leader. You're 26. You don't collect anymore. Now you run a crew. 10 men, young, armed, hungry. Your job is territory. Move drugs, protect corners, send money up the chain. Every month, your organization delivers 120 kilos of cocaine to your city. You break it down. Dealers move it through neighborhoods. You collect profits. Your cut is 10%. $60,000 to $90,000 a month. But leadership is harder than violence. Your men drink, they brag, they start fights. One night, 2 of your dealers shoot a rival seller outside a bar. The fight spills into the street. Bullets fly through the windows. 12 people die. 5 of them civilians. The story makes the news. Politicians promise investigations. But the governor already receives payments. Nothing happens. Your boss calls that night, his voice calm. "Sir, this can't happen again." You gather your crew in an empty warehouse. One hanging light bulb, concrete walls. You explain the rules. No unnecessary violence, no drugs while working. One young dealer laughs. He thinks you're bluffing. You pull your pistol. You shoot him in the leg. He collapses screaming. You kneel beside him. You follow rules or you don't work here. Nobody laughs again. In this world, leadership runs on 2 things: money and fear. Level 5, the regional operator. You're 30. You control an entire city now. 5 cell leaders report to you. Each one runs their own crews, their own dealers, their own collectors. Your job becomes strategy. Shipments arrive every week. Cocaine from Colombia, meth from laboratories in the mountains, fentanyl pills pressed in hidden factories. Millions of dollars flow through your hands. You can't deposit it. Banks ask questions, so you wash it. Restaurants, car washes, construction companies, businesses that look legitimate. Behind the scenes, they clean cartel money. You earn around $200,000 every month. You buy houses in different states. You buy trucks, land, a ranch outside the city. But power brings pressure. Rival cartels test your borders. Police chiefs demand larger bribes. The DEA starts watching shipments. Phones become dangerous. You stop using them. Messages move through couriers. Meetings change locations every week. You sleep 4 hours a night. Trust becomes rare. Even your closest partners might be watching your position. Ambition spreads fast inside organizations like this, and everyone wants your seat. Level 6, the plaza boss. You run the entire state. Hundreds of men work under your command. Every shipment, every bribe, every killing, everything flows through your office. The cartel generates over $20 million a month here. Your personal income crosses $1 million, but money stops feeling real. Stacks of cash in hidden rooms, numbers on encrypted screens. Your life becomes invisible. No photos, no restaurants, no public appearances. You live inside a mountain compound. Concrete walls, armed guards, attack dogs. Your job now is politics. You meet governors, police commanders, military officers. You don't threaten them. You make offers, suitcases of cash, shares of profit, a piece of the empire. Most accept. The ones who refuse lose their careers or disappear. But paranoia grows stronger every year. Your accountant might be stealing. Your security chief might be informing. Your closest friend might be planning a betrayal. You execute 2 men after rumors of disloyalty. No evidence, just instinct. In this world, hesitation is fatal. Level 7, the cartel leader. You control the empire now. Your network spans continents. Shipments move through submarines across oceans. Tunnels under the border carry drugs into the United States. Your organization handles hundreds of tons every year. Billions of dollars flow through companies you secretly own. Governments hunt you. The United States posts a $10 million bounty. Special forces search for your location. You move constantly. Safe house to safe house. Never staying longer than 3 days. Encrypted phones, armored convoys. Even your family rarely sees you. You meet other cartel leaders on remote ranches. Maps spread across tables. Territories divided like pieces of land after war. Peace agreements form for a while, but greed always returns. War breaks out again. Entire towns turn into battlefields. And one truth becomes clear. You can never retire. You know too much. If you step down, your own organization eliminates you. Power at the top feels less like freedom and more like a cage. Level 8. The Fall. It happens before sunrise. Helicopters roar above your compound. Floodlights cut through the darkness. Soldiers surround the buildings. Someone betrayed you. Your guards open fire. Gunshots echo across the hills. But the numbers are too large. Within minutes, you're in handcuffs. Transport planes, courtrooms. Then a concrete cell in maximum security. 23 hours a day alone. No phone, no power, no empire. Once you controlled billions. Now you control nothing. Just time. Time to remember every man who died for your rise. Every decision that brought you here. And every moment you believed you were untouchable.